Hi, and welcome to this morning movement session designed to wake up and energize the body. We're going to start seated, so however that feels comfortable for you, maybe sat back onto the heels, maybe cross-legged onto the floor. If this feels a little bit difficult, bring some cushions underneath the pelvis to lift it a little bit higher, and that should make it a little bit more comfortable. Let's start with the hands down the lap, one hand onto the other. Lengthen the back of the body, soften the shoulders down, away from the ears, and either closing the eyes or taking the gaze towards the floor. We'll start our session with just a moment of stillness to tune into how you're feeling today. And we can ask ourselves that question without any expectations or judgment. Just a quiet observation of how we're doing, how we feel. Maybe there's a restlessness or stillness in the body. Maybe a tiredness or a sense of energy. And let's open our practice with 3 breaths together, helping to release any tension you might be holding. Take a big breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs, expanding the tummy. Open the mouth to exhale. Good, 2 more times, breathing in. Exhale. Nice, last one, breathing in. Big sigh out. Good, now interlace the fingers in front of the body. We're going to stretch the palms up towards the ceiling. So pressing all the way from the base of the spine, up through the torso, the shoulders, the arms, pressing. Good. As you exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open through the chest. So bring the shoulder blades together, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Good, releasing the hands. Interlace the fingers in front of the body. Keep the palms facing towards you now. As you exhale, we're going to press the arms away, round through the shoulders. Inhale, flip the palms around, up towards the ceiling, reaching tall. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open through the chest again. So draw shoulder blades together, soften shoulders down. Good. Releasing the hands. We're going to take a twist over to the left side. Right hand's on the outside of the leg. Other hand is behind you. Fingers are just touching down on the ground behind, helping to support the spine. Now inhale, grow a bit taller. Exhale, gaze over the back shoulder. Good. So we're going to twist all the way up to the top of the spine here. Last breath in. Exhale, release that twist. Go all the way over to the other side. Left hand on the outside of the thigh. Other hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Lift from the crown of the head. Exhale, gaze over the back shoulder. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, releasing that twist. Let's roll over the knees now. Come into a tabletop position. So knees are about hip width apart here. Spreading the fingers wide, stack shoulders over the wrists. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lifting the gaze, arching the spine. Exhale, tucking tailbone behind you, pressing into the floor as you round through the shoulders, chin into chest. Good. Inhale, open the body. Soften shoulders away from ears. Exhale, tucking tailbone, rounding through the spine. Last round, inhale, open. So mobilizing the spine here. Exhale, rounding through the body. Good. Inhale, flatten the spine. Exhale, tucking toes under, then lift hips up and back. We're coming into a downward facing dog. So let's start to walk the feet out here. So bending one knee, then the other. Starting to wake up through the back of the legs. Keep spreading the fingers really wide here, pressing the palms into the floor. Now inhale, looking towards the hands, a big bend in the knees. Start to walk the feet forwards towards the front of the mat. So bend the knees as much as you need to here as we walk forwards. And then we're going to come into a halfway lift. So hands are just below the knees. I'm lengthening through the back of the body. Good. Pull the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Exhale, folding down. So keep the knees nice and soft here as you lower the crown of the head to the floor. Inhale, we're going to reach all the way up to the ceiling. Yeah, palms are going to come together above the head. I'm going to press the hips forward slightly so I open the body. Exhale, folding all the way down to the ground. Lower the crown of the head here for that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So back to where we were a moment ago, hands just below the knees, lengthen the spine, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, we rise, reach to the ceiling, pressing tall, palms together, lift the gaze, hips forward slightly so we open the body. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, gaze forwards. Exhale, bring the hands down. Right foot's going to come behind you now. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes, sweep the arms under and through, low lunge. Now, if you find you're more stable with that toe tucked, that's completely fine. I want you to walk this front foot forward slightly. Just see if you can lunge into this front leg. So we start to open through the right side of the hips here. Good, take a big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down, straightening that front leg. Inhale, move forwards, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, press this front leg straight. Now, if it's too much to reach the ground here, we can just bring the hand onto the thigh and start to press the hips back. Good. Inhale, move forwards. Exhale, we press back. Inhale, moving forwards. Right hand's going to come down to the ground. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. Left arm reaches up. We come into a twist here. Now, if you're feeling quite comfortable here, you can take this top hand, wrap it behind the back, and we start to deepen this twist through the body. Now, when we twist, really great for our digestion, great for our spine, our nervous system. Now, you don't need to go further than comfortable for you. Just stay where it feels about right. Last breath in. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the ground. Front foot comes to the back of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the knees down, then the chest, then the chin. Inhale, lift the torso slightly. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Squeeze the elbows behind you. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back. We lift the hips up for downward facing dog. Let's take a breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Let's do the other side. So inhale, looking towards the hands. Take that right foot forwards. Now, if you need to use a hand to help move that foot forwards, that's totally fine. Lower the back knee. Sweep the arms under and through. Low lunge. Good. Exhale, straighten that front leg. And maybe the hands can reach the ground. Maybe we're resting onto that thigh. Just avoid the knee. Make sure it's onto the thigh instead. Inhale, moving forwards, reaching up. Exhale, pressing back. So working into the back of that front leg here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, we press back. Now move and bend, move forward so you bend into this front leg. Left hand's coming down onto the ground. Right arm stretching up. See if you can straighten this back leg again so that we find this twist through the body. Good. So maybe you stay here. Maybe if you want to deepen that twist a little bit more, you wrap the top hand behind the back and you start to open this top shoulder towards the ceiling. Deepening that twist a little bit more. So stay with the breath here, breathing in. Exhale. Bring the gaze down to the ground, both hands onto the floor. Front foot comes to the back of the mat in this high plank, breathing in. Exhale, knees come down, then the chest, then the chin. Inhale, let's come into our full upward facing dog now. So for this, we straighten the arms, press the tops of the feet down. And when we do that, we lift the hips slightly off the floor. And then exhale, send the hips behind you into an extended child's pose. My knees are about as wide as the mat here. I'm reaching the arms forwards and lowering the forehead down. Let's take 2 breaths here, breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last breath, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, walking the hands back towards you, lifting the chest. Sit over onto the sit bones, extend the legs forwards. I'm going to take a forward fold here. Now, this might be enough for you. You might already be feeling that in the back of the legs, in which case we can just reach forwards and hold here. Maybe you can go a little bit further and start to walk the hands down the legs, reaching for the feet. So as always, tune into your body. Go as far as feels right for you. And keep that heart center going forward. So you're really lengthening the back of the body here rather than just curling and folding over. One more breath here, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, lifting up. Coming back into that seated position where we started. Any seated position that feels comfortable for you. Resting the hands down, one on top of the other. Lengthen the back body, soften the shoulders. Closing the eyes down for a moment. We'll finish where we started with a moment of stillness before we carry on the rest of our day, going into whatever that day entails for you. We'll take one last breath together, breathing in, filling up the body. And exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, opening the eyes. And we're done with today's session. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you soon.